Jug,
What to do, baby?
what the hell happened? We back.
What?
This shit ain't
I
nothing like
like
what
that.
niggas
Watch
thought.
this here. See, that's the WDH. What the hell happened? What done happened?
Man,
I'm gonna
Lord.
tell you what happened. Pat Mahomes sent his brother out there the first 3 quarters of the game. He decided to show up in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
It was just too. They was too late. Too late.
yeah. Look, and I know we jumped straight into it because that's just how shocked we is, man. So for y'all catching up, for all the people, man, we doing a Super Bowl recap. This is one of the most unexpected lopsided Super Bowls I say we've seen in recent history. And we had the performance by Kendrick Lamar, aka K. Dot. Boy, I'm talking about he shook up the internet with his performance because it was a lot of shit that he put out there message wise that it wasn't quite caught during the game and people wasn't feeling it. And you take a step back and everything comes. So we're gonna talk about all that, man. We're gonna talk about the game first though, bro. Like the bottom fell out the bag, bro, right out the jump. I'm talking about like it was ugly, quick.
First quarter. The game was won in the first quarter. See, them people, the Eagles did what Atlanta was supposed to do 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They jumped out in the first quarter and they ain't never leaned back up off.
Yeah.
They hit them dead in their mouth with overhand right.
Man.
They never recovered.
Now look, like I told you, I think me and you chopped it up, me and my other kinfolk too. But the game ball go to the defensive line. Man, like it was no way them boys could block them like at all. And they wasn't running no press, no different type of blitzes, no stunt packages. They lined straight up in front of them boys and say, man, we coming at you. And it wasn't a damn thing Kansas City could do about it. I did not see that coming like that.
And it wasn't nothing but a 4-man rush the entire time.
Exactly. They was in a base defense, lined up, put their foot in the grass, and say, hey, we coming.
They gave them receivers the blues. Imagine all that, man, 7 people in the secondary. Basically.
Man. And look, now let me ask you this, though, because I know we talked about it, and I always joke calling them perfect Pat. But was Philadelphia really the underdogs? Because they really had a better – I think niggas really was just banking when the defense shut down Saquon, can Jalen Hurts beat them? But team-wise, overall team, I do think Philly had a better team. You consider this shit like an upset?
No, I really didn't. I really didn't. Pat is the more popular person. And he the Drake of the snake. Just, hate to bring home help, but he was the Drake in the scenario. He easy to like, he easy to bet on. And everybody want to take the East. That's why Glorilla coughed up $100,000.
Heard about that.
Somebody told her it was cute to go bet on Pat Mahomes.
I heard about that.
So he was just the Drake scenario, and everybody just for sure thought he would win. But them people had a much better team, and they had a better season.
Yeah, exactly.
Eagles play quality football. I said the whole time, if they play Eagles football, they're going to beat the people. Now I say, and they did it in the form that I didn't know. Now I told you Saquon going to have 140.
That's what you said.
That man had 57 yards.
57 yards. Now, if you would have heard that before the game, Saquon got 57 yards. What you thought the score would have? You thought it would have been Philly up?
Man, I thought it'd been opposite. 40, 22.
Exactly. And look, I'm going to come on here because I always, I ain't talk shit about Jalen, but I just gave my honest opinion. I wasn't a true Jalen fan. I ain't tripping about him winning because that's just another, check in the book for us, a black quarterback winning the Super Bowl. He just wasn't my pick as just a guy that I root for. But I want to come on and say I respect that man, what he did when it's time. Because, see, this is the thing now. We caught up in this 7-on-7 here. My son playing that too, by the way. And that 7-on-7 is exciting. It's passing. It ain't no running backs. You know what I'm saying? So we used to seeing people throw 500 yards a game, and we want them formulas because that's what the NFL has turned into. That dude make all the right throws. He get out the pocket when it's time, extend the plays, and he don't turn the ball over like talking about. Man, if you give me a quarterback like that, I got to respect his mind because that boy is steady winning. Every year, I looked at his win record. They was talking about it on SportsCenter. Man, the dude only losing like 3 or 4 games a season. And he's not getting respected. So I want to come on and publicly say, hey, Jalen, I doubted you. I thought Patrick Mahomes was going to be the difference in this Super Bowl. I doubted you. But go ahead.
Me personally, there's something about, I told you, there's something about Jalen. Just whatever. I wasn't a fan of. I wasn't a fan. I dislike. Because I ain't just like the dude. I don't know nothing about him. But it was something about him I just wasn't a fan. Man, hey man, he impressed me. But I believe in Saquon. You don't have a season like that and not go all the way. And lo and behold, they didn't even really need it.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted. With Saquon on the field, you knew what defensive packages you gotta have because of his capability. So because he had 7 yards, we ain't gonna act like he wasn't effective. Because you gotta keep your eyes on him at all times. As long as he on that play, as long as he on that field. But man, he beat them in a great fashion.
Look, I gotta ask you this, because I know you big on this. You play around in the betting world a little bit. You kind of brought it up, sometime how the refs, games look swayed. It was a play. My son was when we was at a Super Bowl party. When DeAndre Hopkins was going across, it was right before halftime. And I'm talking about Jug. I'm talking that boy was open from me to Houston, to you. I'm talking about this boy. I done seen him go up, catch Hail Marys in between like 6 people. Not saying you can't have a drop or something, but the way he went about the drop, the shit ain't look right. The shit just ain't look right to me. What you thought about that play? Just that play alone. I ain't saying the game was rigged because they got their head busted. But that play didn't look right.
It didn't look right. I'm like, nah, that's too. They ain't gonna get this far and start that shit.
Yeah.
I just thought it wasn't their night.
Yeah.
I said to myself, it's just not their night. They can't get a break. It was just one of them situations where you can't get a break. Even when in the first drive, he threw it to Brown, AJ Brown, and he called him for hitting the boy in the face. And even the commentators and everybody say, it was contact, but wasn't enough. He was the best.
Yeah.
Even with that, he came right back, hit them people in the mouth. And believe it or not, when that happened, I said, have long night. Because them boys got out that field anytime they felt like it.
I'm talking about marching.
And they got down that field as they please.
And then when I saw Pat Mahomes looking like Prescott, I'm like, it's not gonna look, because it was just, but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna knock Patrick Mahomes because I done seen him do some amazing shit like that year when I forgot who they was playing, but they were saying he ain't have no line then. He was on a bum. Like I seen that boy damn near laying parallel and make a throw. So I ain't making no excuses for him, but I will say, man, if Joe Montana and Tom Brady had a baby, nobody could have did nothing with the line when you got pressure as soon as you back out the pocket with the ball. Nobody's going to be effective in that game.
Yeah, the defense just was outstanding, man. They was in rare form. They was in rare form. They came over prepared, and it just wasn't his night. I don't take nothing from Pat, man. A part of me want him to continue his reign, but then I got to think about Lamar Jackson. Great QBs out there, man, and they all black.
Yeah, it's a new wave, man.
Fuck that, not to make it race. Man, but my people, it's about 7, maybe at least 5 black quarterbacks out there. Each one of them could very well be in the big game.
Ain't it, man?
I was finna say I hope Pat get to come back to it, and it ain't gonna hurt my feelings if he do. But I want to see Lamar get one. I want to see that boy in Green Bay. It wouldn't hurt my feelings for the Bears. All them young brothers.
Yeah. It's a nice new wave of quarterbacks, man. Like
CJ.
I really think the NFL headed towards a better place than the NBA. We'll talk about that a little later, but I want to ask you about this narrative. Like you said, it's a whole bunch of quarterbacks coming up. I've been looking already how it's crazy how, and we talk media now, we're part of media, but it's crazy how the media build you up to break you down. I've been seeing already conversations saying, should we remove Patrick Mahomes out the GOAT conversation? Did this game hurt his legacy? I'm like, this boy been worn quicker than any quarterback that has ever came to the league. Besides Jalen Hurts, because Jalen Hurts, we got to give him his respect. He done been to the Super Bowl like 3 times in 5 years or 2 or 3, whatever it is. He right up there with Patrick Mahomes. It just looked different.
He went twice, and he was right there the third time.
Exactly.
He lost in the AFC Championship game.
There you go. It just looked different. So you know what I'm saying? We grade him off a different scale. But what you think about this now? Kind of breaking down Patrick Mahomes saying, did he choke? I'm like, I don't get this one. I don't get, because to me, I ain't seen nothing that'll make me walk back from saying he's still one of the best I've seen already.
You surprised that sports has caught up to society?
Yeah.
We've been doing it with cars, music, clothes,
Mm,
Boys going to pay $6,000-$7,000 for outfit.
mm,
Once they put it on Instagram, it ain't no more good to nobody.
mm.
But it just came over the sport.
Yeah.
The youngsters dropping out. By the time they hear the last song, you know what the fans saying. When the next one comes.
When the next one dropping. Yep.
What you gonna do on the left?
Yeah.
So sports just got to that point, man. So what have you done for me 5 minutes ago? It used to be a what have you done for me lately? We
Yeah.
ain't even gonna say that. They
Yeah.
want to know what have you done for me this week?
For real shit.
And that's what Pat going through. He just a superstar in a time when everything is microwave.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I can also say we just sports athletes have been going to great rises.
Mm,
Ben Simmons, people that underperform just don't meet the expectations.
mm,
You know, so maybe they don't trust him. They just
Yeah.
look at it like, damn, he didn't do his thing. On to the next, you know.
And like
the boy got a mean skill set.
man, crazy's arm talent I done seen besides like Aaron Rodgers or something. And then like you say, we be prisoners of the moment because Brady, to me, his first few rings wasn't even really about him. You know, that was Rodney Harrison, Willie McGinnis. You know, you had that Big Wilfork. You had them type of cats, you know, man in the line. And he was just basically what was frowned upon now. He was a game manager. Now, you know what I'm saying? All that shit count now, though. You don't even look at that because that happened back then.
You know, the real Drew Bledsoe when they got hurt, them first two would have been big. It's just when Tom got in the game, he was cheaper. He won. Bill Belichick stuck with it. But them was Drew Bledsoe first two.
Hey, now that we saying that, it might be crazy to say because it still don't look the same. But Jalen Hurts is kind of starting off like that. People was trying to say he ain't really win because of him, but Brady, what he did when it was time for him to make them 1 or 2 throws a game, he made that. 4 or 5 throws a QB like that. If you got a real defense, somebody start on the back end. If you got a real defense, it's about 5 throws you really need to make at that time. Big throws when they rolling up on you because they think you can't make it. It's about 5 throws. And Jalen has showed now, really, I can do that. So y'all going to have to come with something else. You can't take that away from me. But you said something. Look, you said something earlier about this a microwave society. We didn't talk about the sports, but it was something a little more interesting that kind of went on because the game was really a wash after about second quarter, mid-third. K-Dot got this shit on slow cook, bro. Like
that was the Super Bowl.
Man.
Was the Super Bowl.
That was the Super Bowl. And when I'm not going to lie, I'm going to give you your props. When I seen what you posted and you really broke it down because when you started out, that was the mindset I had. I was doing shit, shooting pool, you know what I'm saying, moving around. So I was seeing it, and it wasn't going over my head. I know it's K-Dot, I know it's messy, but I wasn't taking it in. And when you broke that down, that kind of put me in a different perspective. It was something we needed. But man, run that shit like tell me about like what you saw about it, because man, you broke down some real shit with
it. I just said that it's what we needed. We didn't need no other energy on that stage at that moment. With what's going on in this country, with what's going on with black people, civil rights, there's all kind of stuff going on right now. That's the message we need. We didn't need nobody up there tap dancing. We didn't need no jigaboo. You know what I'm saying? We didn't need no blackface. We didn't need none of that. But we needed the message we got. And I didn't realize until I got it. You know how they say, take your medicine?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize I needed the message until I took it. It made me feel a whole lot better.
Hey, tell me some of this, because I ain't went all the way down that rabbit hole yet. I done seen bits and pieces of it. Throw me a couple of things he put out there that you caught, that you could kind of look at and just, you know, that you was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was it. Because look, to be honest, we ain't even mentioned all this took place in front of the president, sitting front row. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and Kendrick was out there. Sir. And look, that's what I was trying to tell you on the last episode, man. The boy's a bully. That boy don't care, man. The boy really is a bully, man. When he said that line, I cut my granny off. Man, the boy is a bully, man. K-Dot has no chill, no break. All he got is gas. But talk about some of the messages, though.
I mean, you know, just the one that they pointed out, Samuel Jackson and being Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
And he's just basically telling him how he ought to carry himself. Basically, you can't tell me what to do with my talent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I saw that message, the prison message. It was just a lot, man. The American flag, formation,
Mm-hmm.
The way he stepped on home and defined, whatever you want to call it. He just said, forget the system, which I'm planning on going on with doing this song. Yeah. It just was a message for black people, man.
Man, what you thought about the little Sutter jab? Because I don't know, a lot of people still don't remember when Serena and Drake was a little thing back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And she come on that live act, like, of all people to bring to the Super Bowl, she up there live. The dude is the dude is a bullet, Judge. K-Dot, you talented, dog, but the dude's a bullet, man. This dude brought this dude extra wave. And I know people be like, man, he ain't thinking that, man. K-Dot is really thinking that far into it. I promise you.
But see, that was like a triple entendre. He bringing up okay, Drake. Dance at his funeral.
Man.
That's one. Protect black women at all costs. Because, they criticized her for crip walking at the women. And it was one more. But there was just so much symbolism in him having her. Even with the women in the abortion and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you need to edit that out. Even with that, it's just a lot of message in what she symbolized being. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna have the people that need to recognize her from Drake. Okay, that's what you get from it. And also the older people that understood his entireness.
Yeah.
To her to mean we protecting black women at all costs, women's rights, and dancing at this nigga funeral. So she had 3 different meanings. Having her up there.
Yeah. And let me ask you this too, bro. Because we both mess with music in Louisiana. We both from Louisiana. It was still a part of me. And amazing as this performance was, I ain't taking nothing from this performance. I don't want people to think I'm talking. The performance was amazing. But I feel like every other coast or every other state the Super Bowl is at, that culture, that climate gets represented in some way. I feel like it wasn't just enough sprinkle to say, hey, we in Louisiana. Let me show something Louisiana. And I understand the militant message and all that. But how you felt about that? You don't think it should have been no more a little heavier like Louisiana, our culture representation with it?
I think Wayne fucked that up. I think Wayne wouldn't allow him to ingratiate the culture into his set, so much. He made it about him. And, I'm sure he didn't like Wayne trying to step on my moment. So, he might have, like, being honest with you, when he played those newer songs, Squabble Up and stuff, I think those 6 minutes would have been Wayne.
Yeah.
Had it not been the climate that it was surrounding the Super Bowl. So, but I mean, they had Southern come out there, man. The human pop. So
yeah.
I think they try people drop.
Yeah.
This is a white.
But have you been hearing the backlash on that though? People feel like it was too black.
Wait, what was too black? I mean,
the whole thing, because they were saying now you just got to hear some of the background noise, man. It's like black people got the national anthem, black people when all this come about, you got the whole black.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
The Samuel Jackson is Uncle Sam. Like, some people really upset that, like, you know what I'm saying? He got up there and chose that.
Said we getting a bunch of shit. We got halftime, so we got national anthem. I did say that, like, damn, what we put on. I feel like they gave us nothing.
Yeah.
I think everybody deserved to be there. And I don't feel like they gave us nothing. And back to your point, the guy that sung songs from New Orleans, that's ingratiated culture. So, I mean, they showed us that some love, man. We got something Marching Band out here. Yeah. We got this boy on his piano doing his thing. We got him, he don't get much back in it.
That's what's up.
I think it was unintentional. I don't think they realized how much black they was putting in front of the world in this big night. But when you're trying to put together a show. Yeah. Now I'm sure in hindsight, like you and I saying, damn, it was like Pepper would say, it was kind of dark out there.
It's kind of dark.
Super Bowl was kind of dark. Yeah. I don't think in foresight they knew it was gonna be as dark as it was. But black melanin showed up. Man.
Yeah. And look, I know people be thinking sometimes I don't like K-Dot, but look, that was an amazing performance, man. The messages was needed, like you said. man, I appreciate your coverage on it, how you broke it down. It made me look at it in a different light. Cause I was watching it, but I was like overseeing the shit. I wasn't just watching it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking it in until I start seeing some of the stuff like you said.
Yeah, because you're a Drake fan. You used to simple in your face shit, huh? You wanted sexy. You wanted Drake to be tell him you love me. Tell him we go together.
Look, you and K-Dot is not finna bully me into saying I don't jam Drake. Fucking right. I still jam Drake, man.
Jam Drake, you look like
Drake jam. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, K-Dot, but what now for real, K-Dot, it take a couple of days, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same way with this song.
Yeah.
Like you're not taking all this in, man.
Yeah.
Bro, that people that shot content. That was when I was just starting. Dude made a bunch of money, monetized subscribers because everybody was reacting to them songs. There was so much information.
Yeah.
Coming through in each disc. You know, as to where we hit a surface level stuff he's saying that Drake was. And when you get to breaking it down and watching these dudes that know their history.
Yeah.
Damn, all of that in one verse. So Kendrick does that.
That shit, his information be like the Matrix.
The Super Bowl was like 10 verses.
Yeah.
We just equated song structure. So that's how you get all them triple. Man, they can really be coding the Super Bowl for another season.
Man, real shit.
In real life.
For real. For real.
I've seen a couple of different videos that gave 2 different points. Was profound.
Yeah. Like how your brain even take you there. But yeah, the dude talented, man. No doubt, man. Shout out K-Dot. Keep doing what you're doing. We need that type of imagery. We need something other than drill. So, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. It's good to see this shit. But look, Jud, before we wrap up, man, I know football dominating right now, but basketball made some news. Basketball made some real news before the trade deadline. Now, the biggest one, I think it's a bit much. And they got fans down here sending death threats to the GM and shit, bro. Like it got serious with the Luka and the AD trade. And it's no disrespect to AD. I hadn't heard nobody talk down on AD beside he hurt. But man, when I say Luka, the city love Luka, bro. Like this shit is crazy to see the news and just watching them cover this shit. But what you thought about that trade?
I still don't know what to think about that trade. I do know who got the bad end of the trade that AD out for the season.
Yeah.
Then the story again, but y'all on the casino and she bucking the state of Texas. This is really above my pay grade.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing, you know, the reports I'm hearing, the lady that on the team, what she trying to do. Yeah, it's weird, bro. And I hate that he went down, bro, because I really was rooting for the dude.
Yeah.
To have
a good dude.
I want him to have an MVP type of second half, take his team and he's to the final, at least get there and just show everybody he out for the season.
3-4 weeks. You know that, right? 3-4 weeks.
Oh, it's 3-4 weeks?
3-4 weeks. That's what they said.
It's the season. Okay. Well,
nah, 3-4 weeks. He could come back, depending on where they end the playoff. But let me ask you this from an on-the-court perspective, though. LeBron, Luka, how you see that working out? I mean, they both got high IQ. We know what they can do, but how you see the Lakers moving forward?
Man, I'm hearing so much. They both. I want to see. I just want to see how LeBron can really play second fiddle. He wouldn't say, you know, he playing second fiddle. Well, but he wouldn't do it. He didn't do it. So I want to see how LeBron can handle playing second fiddle. I definitely don't think Luka game could have jumped.
Yeah.
I mean, his whole career has been played one way, so I can't see him all of a sudden changing the game and playing off the ball. But I can see LeBron making an adjustment.
And then I know we talk about AD, but shit, Luka ain't just the healthiest man here. No, he came there injured. He just played his first game, so it's like, you know, everybody kind of riding AD, and rightfully so. I know what it is. But what's up with all these tall cats, bro? I remember when I was playing ball and in school and stuff. You know, I'm short, so I used to be like, damn, bro, if I had this, I had this. Man, these tall niggas break down. Their knees be bad. You know, so when these women tell me, hey, I want my tall kings, man, you gonna meet them 6'4", but you gonna be pushing them around at 4'6". They're gonna be in their chair. These boys' knees be terrible. And I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't like with Luka, and there's a lot of older cats now that play ball, they just broke down. So I mean,
There's no I always say it. It's funny that a comedian say it, but he made me realize that short people normally live longer and are healthier than tall people for some reason.
For some
I
reason.
don't know if it's because tall people have big old organs and they like man like that. Or, I mean, I'm sure carrying the weight.
Yeah.
You know, moving around town with their legs. I'm
Hell
saying,
yeah.
real life.
Especially a real
Yeah.
athlete, 6'5",
Yeah.
moving and cutting, man, you tearing shit up, talking like
All
somebody
of
my
them,
side.
you see all the NBA players, they walk
bad.
Except with the exception of a couple. Most of the guards, but all of them.
Hold on,
dudes
Judge.
walk
You know
bad.
who I be feeling sorry for, bro?
Who
Kenny the Jet, man. I'm like, man, that boy knees. I done seen you win dunk contest, man. Running to that bowl, bro. I be feeling sorry for poor Jet, man.
Man, that boy needs. That boy needs so knock. I'm talking about.
Man, Kenny the Jet, wow, man. But look, bro.
He the complete opposite of a bow leg person.
Yeah, I'm talking about his legs terrible, man. That shit look like kickstands put together. I'm like, man, what the hell wrong with your legs, man? But this shit crazy, bro. But what you got? What else you got coming down the pipe, man? Before we wrap up and get out of here, man.
And just like we say, and plan on having a good year, putting up more content. We're gonna be more consistent. I think people like what we're doing, and we just gonna keep at it, bro. You know, we got a WDH bear, ABD bear, the Black Hat. It's going down, man. WDH TV. We just working.
That's what's up, man. You heard the man. Like we always tell y'all, man, we don't make or break the news. We just give y'all our take, man. The block is hot, but we cooling on the other side of the pillar and the polar bear toenail. So stay tuned in, bro. We gonna be tapped back in. This was just a quick.
Get off that clown shit, man.
Real shit, man. Like, hey, hold on. Speaking of that, R.I.P. Irv Gotti, man. That was one of the hip hop legends. But man, did you see 50 take that to take a shot? Like, man, that I'm like, how low can you go, dog?
Man, 50 a sucker, bro. We just gonna call a spade a spade. Gonna die
how low can you go, dog?
50 will turn on you, bro. And people wonder, first of all, me knew Ross first. Everybody talking about he owed 50 some. I knew this man first. We got money together. BMF phone and all that.
Yeah.
So who really being, who loyal to who I really owe it to?
Yeah.
You know, the person to do something for you and go in your face. He did it with a Mark Hardwick goat. He did it with Ro Timmy. He don't deal with his son. He fell out with Lloyd Banks. Like, if you don't do what he wants you to do,
you know it's gonna end bad. It's like riding the wave, make whatever money you can, because niggas know how to make money. Make whatever money you can right quick, do your jug, but it's gonna end bad. Every relationship. It is one common denominator. So like you say, we gotta call a spade a spade. Anyway though, man, we gonna touch back on that, man. The block stay hot, man, but we cooler than a polar bear toenail. We out one.